All right, I got you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna get a. Can you hear my air conditioner?
No.
Okay, that's what's up. All right. I thought that was gonna be an issue. Let me change the color to red because that's asylum shit. Okay, there we go. Nope, I don't want that. Um, So what it'll do, right? It's gonna go into an intro.
Yeah.
I'll talk a little bit, and then I'll pop you on the screen. I ask you like some
All
questions, how you got into wrestling, shit like that. Um, ask about the stab you in the back Steve gimmick. We'll talk about Asylum a little bit. We'll mention the next week's show and October show. We'll talk a little bit about the last couple shows,
right.
and then we'll pretty much get up out of here. That's about it. Afterwards, what I'll do is I'll cut it up and then I'll send it to you.
All right.
And I'll put it online. You can share mine or you can put it on yourself. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it up, make it look a little better, and then put it online. So
All right.
turn your phone, I guess, sideways. It'll do full screen like mine. Let's see if it'll do it. It might
Rotate.
not have to rotate on that shit. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So you can do that, or you can do the regular way, whichever works better for you. So what'll happen? You'll see this countdown shit, and then it'll go into an intro for the podcast, and then I got some clips too that we can play. So I might have to switch my shit up. Damn, I don't have to take any home shit on here. How can I get that on? All right, give me 1 second to pull that shit up.
All right.
Damn. Shit. Right. Okie dokie. Give me a couple seconds here. We'll start it up. Then the next time we'll do it live. This one's kind of like practice because it's your first one, so I don't really want to fuck it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put my hat down so I get a sponsor in that bitch. All right. Shit. I'm gonna take you off stage and I'm gonna add you back. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Boom.
beat you up. Stop talking about me, honestly.
I like that energy.
He crossed the line numerous times, but as time goes on and you think back about what he was actually trying to accomplish, you're like, yeah, he was a hell of a teammate.
What is going on, everybody? This is Marlon Jenkins. We're over here at the Taking It Home podcast. As you can see, I'm rocking my Asylum pro wrestling gear because we have a special guest today, straight out of the Asylum, one of the inmates, one of the crazies. Stab you in the back, Steve. I'm gonna bring him on the stage right now. I see him smiling right now. And boom, what's going on, man?
Chilling, bro.
I can't call it either. I can't call it. I'm glad I finally got you on the pod. You know what I mean? I know this is your first interview, so this is gonna be a fun one for me too. Let's talk about Asylum Pro Wrestling, man. What got you into wrestling?
Watched wrestling my whole life for as long as I can remember. Always wanted to do it. And my brother-in-law, he was reffing for Asylum Pro Wrestling, and he introduced me to the trainer. I just started training, doing it ever since. I'm doing it for almost 2 years now.
Okay, that's good stuff. Who's the trainer up there at Asylum? Crazy Shay, right?
Yeah, Crazy Shay. And Laura.
Laura Shay, okay. Where are they located?
Woodland, PA. Close to Clearfield, PA.
Shit, motherfucking bug on my ass, man. So tell me a little bit about just Asylum as a whole. Let's talk about you, because that's what we're here for. Stab you in the back, Steve. How'd you come up with that whole character, if you will?
Well, got offered a spot to ref, and Dan Lasers, he just couldn't get the 3 count. I had a cramp, dehydration cramp, buddy. It was hot in that building. It's kind of how Stab You in the Back Steve started.
So you went from an official to a full-blown wrestler just off of stabbing Dan Lasers in the back, sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much. I reffed a couple other matches after that, called him down the middle, but yeah, I just transitioned from ref to wrestler.
So you said the other matches you called down the middle. What's the deal with you and Dan Lasers? Why do you have a I don't want to say a thing, but what's the beef there?
Just aspire to be better than him.
Just a friendly competition, if you will.
Yeah, kind of push each other.
That's good. I noticed up at Asylum, a lot of y'all do that. Y'all have a friendly competition between each other, just trying to keep each other, push each other to different levels and whatnot. And that's always good. You know, I mean, that's always good.
Yeah.
Asylum is a wild place, man. Tell me a little bit about your match history at Asylum.
Well, I've had a match with Ivan Morsenik, the Soul of Funk. I've had a match against an undead Scarecrow. Don't want to do that again. He was an animal. He was demonic, bro. Couldn't put him down. And then I've had a match with Trevor Gage in West Virginia. And I've done some battle royals.
So, what would you say was your toughest match? It sounds like Scarecrow.
Yeah, I'd have to say the Scarecrow. He's in a league of his own when it comes to playing that Scarecrow, man. Like, he's an animal. Like I said.
Just vicious in the ring?
Vicious. Hits hard. Hits hard.
That's good, though. That's good.
Right?
You know how I am with laying it in, you know what I mean? Not being taking liberties or anything, but definitely got to make everything look good, look authentic.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Tell us a little bit about your friend Lester, man. I noticed y'all are pretty tight.
That's my boy. He's been my boy for a while. I got his back. He got my back. It's probably the only back Steve will have.
All the rest of the backs you just be stabbing.
Right. I weigh in at about that many backstabbings.
Hey, man, sometimes that gets the job done, man. Sometimes that gets the job done. What is Lester's character or gimmick per se, as a wrestler? Because I know that's his shoot name, but what's he go under as a wrestler?
Damien Widowmaker. He's an inmate in a prison.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Dangerous dude.
Would you say that's pretty close to the real person?
A little.
A little bit. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. I got a clip real quick I want to play. I'm not sure. I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna ask you if you can actually see it. I'll play like 2 seconds to see if you can see it.
Hey, wow. We're going to be home by 2.
Could you see that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that event?
Yeah. That was the smoke show in West Virginia.
Okay. You and Trevor Gage went at it at that show. How'd that match come about?
Trainer said, "You got a match with Trevor Gage?" And I said, "Okay." Like,
pretty much.
much. Shay said, "You got a match with Trevor Gage in West Virginia?" And okay.
All right, I'm gonna play the clip. Let me get your feedback on it. I don't remember what clip this is, so this will be interesting to see.
Lay on that ticket.
Don't tell her that.
Oh, I'm in there to win there.
Are you ringing the bell?
Hit her with that shit.
Hit it, Dragon. Ooh, for many more. We get on the...
In this corner, we have
I'm gonna take
the
my pants
boasters.
off for this shit.
Hope Sharpshooter.
Dun, dun, dun.
Put some steak on that, man. You gotta put some steak.
The Queen of Asylum.
Put some steak on it.
Oh, it's Heather. Oh, shit.
Yeah, see? See, it's not that hard. It's not that easy, see?
Dumped on my head for a living. Give me a break.
It's not that easy, I told you.
All right, so in this corner, we have Heather Sharpshooter.
You gotta put some steak on
And
it. Put some
the
steak.
Queen of Asylum,
Put some steak on it.
Aurora O'Shea.
Yeah! Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna take my job.
That's your prize right there, ain't it, Dan Lasers?
Yeah. Dan Lasers.
That was Dan Lasers. For people that don't know, that was Dan Lasers announcing, trying to take my job. And Aurora O'Shea in the building, in the ring rather, going up against one of our fans at Asylum. It was a after show adult themed wrestling gimmick. Whoever got they got tickets, and I believe they got a free 150 tattoo.
Yeah.
Y'all do some cool stuff at Asylum. Giving away $100 tattoos, pretty cool.
They come up with a lot of crazy stuff, like
Yeah.
about the fans.
Okay. So this being your first interview, what do you want to tell the indie landscape about Stabbing the Back Steve and your goals in pro wrestling?
My goals is just to do me, like turn it up to 100, be good at what I do, and try to make it.
That's pretty simple, you know what I mean? Pretty cut, right to the point, you know. That's what I think. A lot of people, you know, they get into this and their goal is to have fun, do their matches, be safe, obviously in the ring and whatnot, and always, make it. So I think that's what we're all out here trying to do. Have a good time while doing it. Have fun. At Asylum, they definitely have fun.
Yeah, we definitely have a blast. It gets a little crazy.
It does get a little crazy. Speaking of crazy, I got one more clip for you, and I'll get your feedback on it.
And I think asylum sucks.
Boo!
That's your trainer,
That was
right?
the
Crazy
man.
Shay, right?
Yeah, Crazy Shay. Yeah. He's on a whole different level of crazy.
That is true. We love him to death, but he is a crazy man.
Right.
He's
Right.
crazy. He's just wild. Who's your favorite wrestler right now?
Hate to admit it, but I just lost to him, Trevor Gage.
Wow. Okay. Why Trevor Gage?
Give him mad props, bro. I give him mad props. He's good at what he does. He's always on point. Every time I've seen him, he's always been on point.
Okay, that's a hell of a feedback for you right there. One of your peers giving the props. So that's really good. I mean, you've been in the ring with him. You know how he is about his craft, and y'all had a pretty good match, man. Had a pretty good match. So that's always cool stuff. What do you guys up at Asylum have coming up?
We have a show coming up August 6th at Chester Hill.
Okay.
It's for like a Chester Hill type day thing. It's a free show. Just show up and watch them. And then we have a show in October at Baker's Warehouse in St. Mary's, PA. I'm not real sure what date that one is yet.
I got it. I just got it actually. Shay just hit me. It's October 26th. So that'll
October
be good.
26th.
It'll be close to Halloween too. So if you're
Right.
a Asylum fan, come out, dress up. Maybe dress up as your favorite Asylum wrestler. You know what I mean? Maybe
Seen the show, check it out. You never know what's going to happen. It gets pretty wild.
maybe we'll have some stab you in the back Steve outfits out there, man.
We'll see.
You have a pretty good fan base, especially at that Slugfest venue, man. Tell us about that. How your fans tend to travel a little bit.
Yeah, I had family and friends there. Even though Steve's stab you in the back kind of guy, the fans just don't realize yet. You gotta watch and give you emotional damage. Hit you with some of them trust issues.
Emotional damage. That's your finisher, right?
Yeah.
So what is the emotional damage? Tell the people that maybe haven't seen you before.
They'll just have to wait to see.
Okay, I like it. So we talked about Asylum. You got Crazy Shay as a trainer. You talked about your rival, Dan Lasers. What else did you want to talk about as far as anything, honestly? Because stabbing back Steve, I've noticed you're a hard shell to crack. You know.
Don't give too much because then people know how to read you. So, I keep it real.
That's for sure. I got a question too. Like, what does stab you in the back Steve do in his free time? Like, what are some of your hobbies?
Hang out with my kids and play video games. Madman on 2K24 WWE. Like
Are you
Dan
are you
Lasers knows.
accepting all challengers? Is that what you're saying?
Dan Lasers knows. He don't want none to know 2K24 WWE.
No. So you say he can't handle you in the ring or in the digital?
He don't want the smoke.
Damn, son. We're gonna have to have Lasers on, man. He gonna have to explain himself. He got some explaining to do.
Right? Real
quick. Go ahead.
He'll tell you I got his back.
There you go. There you go. See, it's all love in Asylum, man. They're all crazy, but there's a destined crazy love hate thing going on up in Asylum. You know what I mean? So it's always good.
Friendly competition, a little rivalry never hurt nobody. Makes them better.
SummerSlam coming up. Main event: Cody Rhodes versus Flo. Before we get out of here, because I ain't gonna go too deep today, we're gonna do another interview very soon. You got any predictions for me?
I hope Solo takes it.
You a fan of the new Bloodline?
Yeah, big fan.
Okay.
Like, I had fans of Tama Tonga and Tonga Lao when they were in New Japan. Jacob fought too when he was in MLW. Like, I watch all wrestling, dude. I don't watch just WWE and AEW or Impact. Like, I watch it all. Like, constantly scouting, you know, seeing what's going on, and keeping up.
Yeah, and you can always pick moves from other people, and it's just good to know your craft. You know what I mean? And that's a big part of it. It's not just watching it, but picking little pieces from here, picking little pieces from there, and kind of making it yours.
Right.
Real quick, I'm gonna take a real quick break just to hit the sponsors up. Beating the odds, we got to pay the bills. I told you it was gonna be quick. Real quick.
One of Dan Lasers' match.
Wow. Yeah.
Back on them.
Yeah, sir. It's good people, man. Everybody at Asylum, really good people. If you haven't been, Asylum Pro Wrestling, look up the page on Facebook. You'll see this smiling young face right here. Stab you in the back, Steve. You'll see me in a couple clips. I should be back up there. You know what I mean? We'll see what time tells. And guys, we're gonna jump off and we're gonna give you a part 2 of this. We're gonna give you a part 2 of this. Hell, we might even bring in Lasers. You know what I mean? And get a little back and forth going on with you guys. But look, this is the Taking It Home podcast. I'm your host, Marlon Jenkins, sponsored by Beating the Odds. And of course, on this run, Asylum Pro Wrestling in Clearfield, Pennsylvania. And don't forget the Be Happy Shop down in Elkins, West Virginia. If you're in the area, you might see me next week. You might. We'll see. If I don't run out of gas. But we just keep it real. Yeah. But guys, man, we have fun over at Taking Home Podcast, man. If you do get a chance, obviously take a peek at my home promotion, Titan Championship Wrestling, up in New Jersey and North Carolina. Really cool things coming up. August 24th. We got a free show, so there's no reason not to come. It's free, right on the boardwalk. Okay. Seaside Heights. It's sponsored by Lynn Kelly and Beachcomber Bar and Grill. Free show. Main event, Frankie Picard going up against PJ Savage. I'm going to be real with you. I think this is not a great idea to be booking because these people really don't like each other. So hopefully that doesn't go left. But anyway, this is the Taking It Home podcast. Stab you in the back, Steve. Make sure you look him up. We're going to have him create a Facebook page so that you guys can get in contact with him a little bit. Right now, he's off the grid, but we're going to put him back on the grid just for you guys, okay? Stab you in the back, Steve. You got anything else for him?
Just watch your back.
That's perfect. Stab you in the back, Steve. Asylum Pro Wrestling. We love you guys. Eric Shea. Shout out to Eric Shea and Alora O'Shea. Asylum Pro Wrestling. Uggy. Dylan Discord. Don't stop reaching again. Yo, man, you guys got to check out Asylum Pro Wrestling. They're not your standard pro wrestling promotion. They're always doing something innovative and really cool. Guys, that's it for today. We will catch you on the next one, part 2. Remember, this is a 2-parter. We're going to get some more action going on over here. Guys, have a good Friday night. SummerSlam's coming up. We're going to have a SummerSlam pod tonight prediction. I'm going to see if Stabbing the Back Steve can pop in on that one. And guys, make sure you like the page, Blueprint Wrestling Network. Like the page, Taking It Home Podcast. Like the page, Asylum Pro Wrestling. And if you're on there, man, make sure you like the Be Happy Shop page. Definitely, man. Get your mind right. And they got a little extra little corner for the adults. We ain't going to talk about that, though. All right, guys. Have a good night. Stab me back, Steve. I'll hit you in a little bit. And, man, I appreciate you coming on, brother.
Thanks, brother, for having me.
Yes, sir. Wrestling fans, have a great Fanboy Friday or Fanned Out Friday is what I'm calling it. Enjoy SummerSlam. Check in on the prediction show. This podcast with Stabbing Back Steve will go live tonight, right before the other pod. So take a click on it, like, share, let us know you enjoy it. Or if you don't, put it in the comments and give us a little crap. I'll delete it, but I appreciate it. Guys, have a good night.
I'll beat you up. Stop talking about me, honestly.
I like that energy.
You've crossed the line numerous times, but as time goes on, you think back about what he was actually trying to accomplish. You're like, yeah, he was a hell of a teammate.
All right, I'm going to call you on Messenger, son.
All right.